This is the Goji cuttings I just snipped off from the Goji plants, and if you leave them, they will you will have some Goji berries in the fall, but the leaves themselves you can make soup. So I'm gonna strip all the leaves from each stalk of the Goji, and I'm gonna make soup. And the stalk that is left behind, I'm going to replant them in the ground, and some of them should grow. They should regrow, and every year they will come back up again. In my area, which is about 40 degrees north in the New York area, they grow very well. I have this patch here that this is the best time of the year actually, when they shoot up, and some of them actually have thorns. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's a male female thing, I'm not sure. But anyway, my mom told me when you snip off the Goji plants, you cut them all the way to the bottom as low as possible, and when they regrow, they will regrow nicely. So this is my Goji patch, and I have I can make another 2 or 3 cuttings for my soup. The soup is supposed to be good with the Goji leaves, supposed to detoxify your blood. That's the claimed benefits of Goji. So they used to sell them in bunches in the Asian supermarket, but not anymore. I never see them there. And a plant like this will grow very tall, but about this size would be the best, or even when they're a little younger. The leaves are more tender. You can actually eat them, not raw, but after you make the soup, the leaves will turn very dark green. You can put a little meat in your soup to make it more palatable if you want to. I usually put some pork, or you can use chicken soup, whatever you want. So I got a nice area, and this is mixed in with some other kinds of plant. In our area, if you don't have a nursery, or if you don't start early, everything is not gonna grow that nicely. These are just melon seeds that I try to grow myself. Hopefully it won't be too late. Some of them are already in the ground. This here is cucumbers, big boy tomatoes, more melon plants. I'm not sure what kind. I just put the seeds in the ground. More big boy. This is big boy. And this is cherry tomatoes. My wife and I like the cherry tomatoes. This year I got the tomato cage, and they're very colorful. I've never seen them before, but apparently they've been selling them. This is a yellow plastic coated, vinyl coated cage, and this is the old style tomato cage. Supposedly you're supposed to drive the first ring into the ground, but there's always something, the soil, or there's some rock underneath, and you can't drive it down all the way. So I'll just have to support the cage a little better, maybe drive some sticks into the ground. And I have some pepper plants all over. And in this patch over here I have eggplants, pumpkin squash, buttercup squash. So hopefully that will grow nicely too. Still early. These are the Japanese eggplant. And more seedlings, or the melons, different kinds again. And here is my Asian pear tree. Gonna have lots of pears this year. I guess you get plenty of them one year, and then the next year they will not grow as well, and then a year after that you'll have more pears again. I have to learn how to prune the tree. I'm always a little fearful of pruning the branches, but as far as I know, you're supposed to prune all the upright growing branches and leave the side ones. I'm not sure. Maybe someone can enlighten me. This is all very thick, maybe too thick. Provides a nice shade, and if we don't get too many mosquitoes, you can sit underneath the tree and have a good cup of coffee in the morning. Alright, thanks for watching.